Um, yes, reading my travel diaries. I thought I've got a bit of time, so I'll read a bit of this travel diary that's from 2010 when I went to Benidorm with a young man that I work with. I think there are videos of this holiday, so I haven't read this since I wrote it, so let's see how it goes. Quick. Thursday, 30th of September 2010. Got into Alicante Airport, picked up the taxi to the hotel. The scenery was dusty and rocky, kind of like a western, but with touches of concrete factory. Suddenly we were in Benidorm. A sudden burst of high-rise hotels. We drove through some dusty back alleys and we were at the hotel. When we unpacked, I found I'd left my shorts at home. I remember. Very annoying. We had lunch at the hotel and then went for a walk, stroke buy me some shorts. I got 2 pairs of shorts from a not too tatty shops. Most of the shops in Benidorm seem to be seaside tat shops. That evening we went for another explore. We ended up in a working man's type bar called the Tavern with a club singer and a not very many punters. After a drink there, we went to a rock and roll bar with a Shaking Stevens tribute act. Friday, the 1st of October. We got up too late for the buffet breakfast, so walked along the road for brunch. We went to look for postcards. Once we'd found them, we then went back to the hotel bar to check the internet and do postcards. We then relaxed by the pool. We rushed to lunch, nearly missing lunch. We then went for a walk along the seafront and to the old town. When we stopped for supper, there was a fiesta when we stopped for supper, a fiesta commenced. A fiesta commemorating a battle which involved lots of people walking around firing blunderbusses for about an hour, which made it very difficult for A to eat. A is the person I was with. To eat because he kept jumping when the every bang. Once we had finally finished, we went for a milkshake. Then we went to a couple of bars to watch bands, one funk and one metal. Saturday, October 2nd. Got up late, headed to the restaurant for a snack breakfast. We then chilled by the pool and waited for lunch. Had a quick walk, then chilled a bit more, then had supper. We went to the UK Comedy Club, which to watch cabarets and 2 comics. Then went to a bar on the way back. I do remember one of the comics. Now, I'm not going to say he was probably a racist, but I don't think he would have turned down the EDL comedy gig. He came out in a Union Jack thing and he told some, not great jokes. And A wanted to get a picture with him. So I walked up to him afterwards and said, "Yes, I quite like the character you're playing." And he looked confused. October the 3rd. Got up in time for lunch. We then snoozed. We snoozed by the bar. Oh. We had a quick walk to look for presents. Lots of the seaside tat shops were shut. After supper, we went out for a wander about and had a milkshake and a look at the beach. We did a lot of filming for the Oscar Bright art film, and then we slowly walked back. We saw two brothers perform a very tight metal instrumental, multi-instrumental show. They were very good, I remember them. Monday the 4th of October. We got up late, but in time for lunch. We had lunch and then went out on an adventure the other side of Benidorm. A long walk. The other side of Benidorm is a bit more Spanish and maybe classy. We had lunch, then went back to the bar where we bumped into a very drunk bass player from the metal band. He chatted and was gingerly annoying and overexcitable. But we did get to meet other people, which made the evening pretty good. A really wanted to go and have a KFC, so we had a late night KFC trip after the bands had finished. We popped into the Rock and Roll House to see Shakin' Stevens' tribute to round the evening off. Tuesday, October the 5th. We got up late again, had brunch, we walked to the park that runs through Benidorm. Very hot day. We also got a couple of presents for people at the supermarket. And then, I think that's as much as I got. So just a short one today, because the one I was going to read, I realized was too long. And I haven't got time to read that one today. But maybe next time I will read my massive trip across America. Do you want to see the book for it? Let's see if I can move this. Here you go. This is the book for my trip across America. Lots of things stuck in it, and let's see how. So yeah, that's the book. So yeah, we'll see you when I get round to doing that next time. Goodbye.